Hi everyone. Twilio reported first quarter earnings results. So in this video, I wanted to review those earnings. I also wanted to update my recommendation on Twilio stock. Heading into these earnings results, I had Twilio stock as a hold or a wait rating. It was neither a buy nor a sell. So I wanted to update that recommendation after reviewing these earnings results. So let's begin. So at Twilio, revenue increased by 15% to $1 billion. The loss from operations worsened to 264 million. That was up from a loss from operations of 218 million in the same quarter the last year. The CEO announced that it had made several cost cutting moves, including layoffs, that should help bring the company's costs back down in line with the slowing revenue growth. And revenue is slowing. Growth has decelerated for 7 consecutive quarters. To make matters worse, dollar-based net expansion rate of 106% was down from the peak of 135% from the second quarter of 2021. The dollar-based net expansion rate measures how much existing customers are increasing their spending with Twilio. A figure over 100% means that existing customers are increasing spending with Twilio. The company did surpass 300,000 active accounts. That was up from 268,000 year over year. That was reassuring. I was a bit concerned with how Twilio's business would react to the availability of artificial intelligence and the increasing power that artificial intelligence provides companies. Twilio, of course, helps companies with their customer service, their customer relationships, and customer engagement, all of which I feel that artificial intelligence could help enterprises develop themselves. And so I was a bit worried, and I'm still a bit worried about how Twilio will respond to the increased availability. The company's forecasting second quarter revenue growth of just 4.5% at the midpoint. That's extremely pedestrian growth for a company that was growing revenue at a very healthy rate, upwards of 60% at certain quarters, and had given investors a long term outlook that said, hey, we're going to grow revenue at least 30% every year for several years. Now those ambitions have come down significantly. Twilio did update their longer term outlook and said that 20% growth in the medium term is reasonable to expect. And it's also targeting an expansion of 350 basis points annual improvement in operating profit margin over the years. I did I did look into how Twilio is adapting to the changing AI environment, and the CEO is saying that he will be spending more time looking into that and how he can incorporate AI into Twilio's business and use it as a way to increase the power of the services that Twilio offers instead of losing out on it with its clients going to direct development of chatbots and customer relationship tools with AI. So it's a little early to say how ultimately Twilio will be impacted from the rise of artificial intelligence and the tools that it could provide the clients of Twilio. However, it was reassuring to see Twilio provide that longer term outlook of 20% growth of the medium term and operating profit margin expansion goals for every year. Overall, what I saw from this quarter did not change my recommendation on Twilio stock as just a hold. If you already own it, I would say to keep it. If you don't own it yet, I would not recommend to buy it. Um, it's kind of in a risky stage in its cycle where it's facing a significant macroeconomic slowdown where enterprises are looking to save money wherever they can. So they're not undertaking new projects like hiring Twilio to help with their customer engagement, customer relationships. And at the same time, they've got this innovation with artificial intelligence that threatens to be a disruptor for its business, although it could also be a support for its business. So it's just increased uncertainty ultimately how it will evolve. So no change in my recommendation for Twilio stock as just a hold, and I hope that sheds some light into what's going on with Twilio right now. That's all I've got for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank the Motley Fool for sponsoring this video. Visit fool.com/Parkev for the 10 best stocks to buy now.